Why do some people seem to command attention and influence without saying much, while others struggle to be noticed despite their best efforts? Robert Greene's 48 Laws of Power can be broadly classed into 5 parts based on theme. Part 1. Adopt a power mindset. Part 2. Communicate powerfully. Part 3. Adopt behaviors that enhance your power. Part 4. Take decisive action. Part 5. Avoid these potential pitfalls. We've already covered Part 1. Adopt a power mindset. Check out the video if you haven't already done so. This video explores all the laws in Part 2. Communicate powerfully. You'll learn how to harness the power of silence, captivate attention, and influence others by mastering the art of subtlety, demonstration, and emotional connection. Also, the last video we did only got 12 subscribers. It would mean so much to us if you could subscribe. Smash the like button and leave a comment below. It helps this video tremendously. Law 4. Say as little as possible. The less you say, the more powerful and mysterious you appear. When you speak, keep it vague to leave others guessing and obsessed with figuring you out. In the game of power, appearance is crucial. When you say little, you become intimidating and mysterious. Silence makes others uncomfortable, forcing them to fill the void and reveal their motivations. Short answers can make your words seem profound and important. Andy Warhol and Marcel Duchamp mastered this, making people obsess over their brief, ambiguous comments. Saying less also helps you avoid saying something foolish, as seen in the story of Ryleyev, whose loose talk cost him his life when his attempt at humor angered the Tsar. King Louis XIV used silence to maintain control. He listened to his ministers' debates in silence, leaving them nervous and uncertain. His brief responses kept everyone off balance and under his control. On the other hand, Coriolanus of Rome talked too much, bragging before an election and losing support. Sometimes silence can backfire, making others suspicious or insecure. In such cases, it might be wiser to play the fool or use words to distract and hide your true intentions. Law 6. Attract attention. To gain power, you must stand out and be more interesting than those around you. People judge by appearances, so make sure you are memorable and intriguing. Be bold and controversial to attract attention. Scandal, whether positive or negative, enhances your visibility. P.T. Barnum thrived on controversy and sensationalism to stay in the public eye. Similarly, Thomas Edison used dramatic claims and displays to overshadow his rival, Nikola Tesla. Mystery also attracts attention. Be vague and unpredictable to keep others intrigued. Victor Lustig, a con artist, dressed uniquely to distract and deceive, while Mata Hari captivated audiences with her exotic stories and varied performances. However, avoid seeking too much attention or competing with those above you. Excessive attention-seeking can seem desperate and weaken your power. Evolve your approach to keep your audience engaged and avoid falling into the trap of boring behavior. Law 9. Don't argue, demonstrate. Arguing often creates resentment and rarely changes minds. Instead, show your point through actions, letting people see the evidence for themselves. Arguments can lead to hidden resentment and mistrust, while demonstrations are clear and convincing. For example, Sir Christopher Wren addressed concerns about a building's stability by adding columns that didn't actually support anything but reassured the mayor. Michelangelo used a similar approach with his sculpture of David. When the mayor criticized the nose, Michelangelo pretended to adjust it from a different angle, satisfying the mayor without altering the sculpture. This approach avoided conflict and preserved their relationship. While arguing can sometimes distract from a lie, demonstrating is generally more effective. Show your point clearly to avoid disputes and ensure your message is understood without creating resentment. Law 12. Disarm others by being nice. To distract and disarm others, use honesty and generosity. People often respond emotionally to kindness, which can lower their defenses and make them more vulnerable to your plans. Distraction is a key tactic in deception. By surprising someone with honesty or generosity, you can make them feel grateful and less suspicious. The Chinese call this giving before you take, offering a gift or favor while setting up your scheme. Honesty can immediately distract or prepare someone for future actions, helping you build trust for later plans. Generosity also plays on emotions, making even the most wary individuals more open to your influence. Ensure your acts of kindness are convincingly sincere, as insincerity can damage trust. Victor Lustig exemplified this by conning Al Capone. He asked for $50,000 and promised to double it, but returned the same amount, claiming failure. Impressed by his honesty, Capone gave Lustig $5,000, his real goal. If you have a reputation for deceit, embrace it. Talleyrand and Lustig used their reputations to mislead others, confusing them and achieving their goals. Law 13. Show others what's in it for them. When seeking help from someone influential, focus on their self-interest rather than your own needs. People are more willing to assist if they see a benefit for themselves. Understand what motivates the other person. Instead of highlighting your past favors or needs, show how fulfilling your request benefits them. For instance, in the 16th century, Dutch traders offered the Japanese emperor valuable expertise, which led him to favor them over Portuguese missionaries who only sought to convert his people. Avoid appealing to concepts like justice or gratitude. For example, Castruccio imprisoned Stefano di Poggio despite Poggio's efforts to stop a conflict, expecting gratitude. Instead, offer something directly beneficial, like Corcyra's naval alliance with Athens, which was more successful than Corinth's appeal to past favors. Some people may prefer to appear altruistic. Allow them to feel magnanimous by framing your request in a way that lets them showcase their generosity. Law 14. Seem like a friend, but be a spy. To wield power, gather information about others. Knowing secrets and weaknesses allows you to predict behavior and control others. You can use spies or be one yourself, posing as a friend to collect intel. To understand and control others, learn their intentions, goals, and secrets. People won't willingly share this, so you need subtle methods. Use spies. Employ others to gather information. However, spies can be unreliable and might betray you. Be a spy yourself. Adopt a friendly manner. Listen more than you speak, and people will reveal their plans. At social gatherings, people are relaxed and talkative. Show interest, and they'll interpret it as friendship and reveal secrets. Avoid being obvious in your inquiries to prevent suspicion. Talleyrand, France's foreign minister, was a master of this. He listened keenly at social events, collecting valuable information. Set traps, say untrue things, and observe reactions. Talleyrand used this at diplomatic events, firing a pistol into the air to see who reacted, revealing their interests. Pretend to share confidences. Fake, revealing a secret to prompt others to share real ones. Contradicting someone can also make them spill more information. Joseph Duveen, a successful art dealer, spied on Andrew Mellon by paying Mellon's staff for information. Learning Mellon's tastes, Duveen accidentally met him, showed shared interests, and invited him to see a gallery arranged to reflect Mellon's preferences. Mellon soon became his best client. But remember, while you spy, others may spy on you. This is an opportunity to plant false information. During What Who, the British fed false info to German spies in London, causing the Germans to misfire their rocket bombs. Spying provides power, while misinformation disarms your opponents. Law 25. Reinvent yourself. To maintain power, constantly reshape your image instead of letting others define you. Adapt your appearance and emotions to suit different situations, and use captivating dramas to highlight your actions. Everyone's character is influenced by their past, but to wield power, you must actively reinvent yourself. Self-awareness. See yourself as an actor, adapting your traits to fit the occasion. Standout image. Craft a memorable persona. Abraham Lincoln, for example, portrayed himself as a distinctive country lawyer with a unique style and became the first president to use photos widely. Create drama. Develop plots with suspense and climaxes. FDR used dramatic speeches and actions to make a strong impact. Drama can also confuse or deceive, as playwright Bertolt Brecht did. Heroic gestures. Make bold moves, like Julius Caesar's crossing of the Rubicon, to enhance your heroic image. Use dramatic entrances and exits, but avoid overacting. Julius Caesar and George Sand, Aurore Dupin Dudevant, successfully reinvented themselves through memorable images and actions. Ensure your reinventions are skillful and authentic, avoiding poorly executed changes. Law. 27. Create a cult following. People want to believe in something greater. To leverage this: 1. Offer them a grand cause or vision. 2. Make big promises, but keep them vague to stir excitement. 3. Build a structure like a religion, with a hierarchy, rituals, and demands for donations. This will give you significant power over your followers, who will come to revere you. A cult following can boost your influence, wealth, and protection from critics. Followers will help recruit more members and defend you. Start with a simple, emotional message that people can relate to and project their dreams onto. Keep interest high with dramatic visuals, sounds, and movements. Mimic religious structures, create rituals, and use religious-sounding titles. Live luxuriously to make your wealth seem like proof of your message's truth. Create unity by identifying enemies, real or imagined. Be cautious, though. If your deception is exposed, followers might turn against you. Stay alert to their sentiments and be ready to adapt if necessary. Law. 32. Fulfill others' fantasies. People are drawn to fantasies as an escape from harsh realities. By presenting idealistic visions, you can capture attention and gain influence. When reality seems bleak, a compelling fantasy can attract power and wealth. Fantasies become more appealing when life is mundane or oppressive. Offer visions of transformation, adventure, peace, or resurrection to contrast with daily struggles. Promising quick and effortless change, like turning poverty into wealth, can be very enticing. For example, in the 1700s, a young man captivated London with fake stories about the exotic island of Formosa, now Taiwan. Another powerful fantasy is the promise of peace and harmony, which can be irresistible in a divided world. Reviving past glories or discovering lost treasures also appeals to those longing for the past. Bragadino, in the late 1500s, promised to restore Venice's wealth with a secret alchemical process. Although his scheme eventually failed, it initially won him wealth and prestige. Be cautious with fantasies, as people might sense deception. Keep promises vague to avoid disillusionment. Law. 37. Put on a show. Boost your authority with striking visuals and symbols that captivate and resonate emotionally. People are more influenced by what they see than by what they hear. A memorable spectacle can divert attention from your true intentions and reinforce your power. Visual impressions are powerful. Images and symbols evoke emotional responses and build connections that are hard to challenge. Use compelling symbols to unify and excite your followers. For example, in the 1648 French Rebellion, rebels turned an insult into a potent symbol with clever use. Organize visuals into a dramatic show that grabs attention and inspires awe. Place important symbols prominently and use colors and designs effectively. The spectacle should be so captivating that it overshadows the need for detailed explanations. Diane de Poitiers, mistress of King Henry II of France, maintained his fascination with carefully crafted visuals and symbols. Her association with the goddess Diana and their intertwined initials boosted her influence and status. Using symbols and visuals can elevate your status and keep your audience engaged. There are no major downsides as long as the symbols are impactful and well integrated. Law. 43. Win hearts and minds. To control others, you must win their hearts and minds. Inspire loyalty by appealing to their emotions and self-interest. Building broad support is key. Without it, you risk failure. Using force may work short-term, but often causes resentment. Instead, connect emotionally with people. Understand their feelings, such as love, envy, fear, or hope, and align with them. Mao Zedong was effective because he spoke to his audience's emotions. Doing the unexpected, like showing kindness or solidarity, can shift perceptions and win support. Addressing people's self-interest is also crucial. Show how your goals benefit them, and they'll be more likely to support you. Marie Antoinette's downfall shows the importance of winning hearts and minds. Her detachment and lavish lifestyle during hard times led to widespread resentment. Her failure to connect with the French people contributed to her execution. Winning hearts and minds is essential in leadership and relationships. Law 44. Mirror others' emotions. Use mirroring to control others by reflecting their actions and feelings. This creates confusion about your true intentions and makes them feel you share their values and desires. By mimicking their behavior, you distract them and gain an advantage. Mirroring works well in personal and social settings. People like feeling understood and validated. By reflecting their thoughts and emotions, you make them feel connected to you. Notice their expressions, gestures, and interests to tailor your responses. Marie Mancini used mirroring to win King Louis XIV's affection. She learned about his interests and mirrored them, discussing topics he loved and aligning with his ideals. This made him fall deeply in love with her, even though he was later pressured into marrying someone else. Avoid overdoing mirroring, as it can make others feel manipulated. If you're linked to past scenarios or expectations, quickly change your approach to avoid negative consequences. If you like this content, make sure you smash the like button and subscribe to this channel to be notified for new content. As always, thanks for watching.